So welcome ladies and gentlemen, we're back today with more Become a Legend as we continue our voyage with the big man of Sasquatch. Up next is Arsenal. Now we are actually on the bench for this game, so we're not going to be playing, but we're still going to go in there and we're still going to see how we do. We are with Bournemouth. If you haven't seen the first couple of episodes, be sure to, of course, check them out. So there is Arsenal. I think we'll give them the gold kit today. Why not? We'll let them have the nice gold one. So let's dive into the game. As you can see here, before we do get into it, we are on the bench with Orange, which isn't too bad. I really want to play up top, but King's up there at the moment, and we're not getting a look in. So unfortunately, it's not happening. But there's Arsenal. 4-2-3-1. Jadou, Santi Cazorla, Sanchez, and Chamberlain on the wing. So let's get into the match. So here we go. Of course, we're going to fast forward this. Might slow it down briefly if there are a couple of chances, but definitely going to be a tough old game for Bournemouth. So there we go. Nice and quick. We are playing on the PTE patch. Those of you wondering, a couple of people asked about the turf. Well, if you do get the PTE patch, then you can get these turfs. There's a lot of selections, a lot of options to choose from the referee kits to balls to boots, just to name a few. Anyway, I'm expecting to probably come on around, I don't know, 70 odd minutes. Hopefully the start of the second half will be nice. But this is a nicely worked move here by Arsenal with Bushi laying it inside. There's the first goal. What do you expect? Shocking defending. It's in the back of the net. It's a great ball in, cleared away by Mertesacker, who is enormous. Not quite as big as Sasquatch. And here comes Chamberlain. It's a tasty run. Cazorla tried to dink it inside. Arteta. Sanchez couldn't get there. Hook. Tomlin. Francis. Challenged by Arsenal as they win it back once again, but it's fallen nicely towards King. Bundled off the ball. Gradel with a chance. So the big man has come on for the second half, the start of the second half. Clearly the manager wasn't too happy with the first half. Conceded early, and here could be another chance with Cazorla. He is the difference maker so far, and he's nearly picked up another one. What a chance that was. Came right off the post. Here's Sasquatch. Needing something. He hasn't really got much on. He's going to have to start again. Bournemouth trying to play it out the back. Here is Sasquatch wanting to run here, and the overlap, and here it is. Nicely worked out. It's a great challenge though by Flamini. Brings it away past one. Cazorla. Olivier Giroud finding Flamini. Chamberlain. Sasquatch just lurking on the edge of the halfway line. It's going to roll out for a goal kick. Still have 25 minutes to try and get back in this game. Cazorla. It's a good challenge. Bournemouth with a chance now. Sasquatch was calling for that. It's not a bad ball at all, you know, over the top. Heading was out in a flash. Fortunately, Arsenal tidying up nicely. Chamberlain. Back towards Flamini. This is where Arsenal are dangerous. Ball over the top's not a bad one. Alexis Sanchez gets a head onto it. But really couldn't direct it too much. Sasquatch has lost that in a terrible position. It's not where you want to lose the ball, and he's given him a goal. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, Sasquatch is going to unfortunately have to take the fault for this one, because he tried turning. It's a terrible place to try and turn. Lost the ball, and then Giroud, one touch, two touch finish. Sasquatch will want to live that one down, unfortunately for him. That's a nice bit of play though. Gets it back again. He's still going here, Sasquatch. He went down. The referee didn't want to give the foul. He has picked it up again. It's not a bad little run, this, and testing Pedin. Well, Sasquatch hasn't played bad this second half. It was just giving the goal away. He had a chance. Just that terrible slip, sort of mind slip, should we say. I don't know what happened there, but he really didn't need to turn where he did. He did, and that's cost him a goal. Now there's definitely no way back. Arsenal have played well at times, and Wilshere will be looking to grab a third one here. It's good defending. Looking for Sasquatch. Not quite. The ball over the top's not a bad one. Sasquatch has taken it down nicely. Unfortunately, though, Mertesacker is a tough one to handle. Big man couldn't get it down. Final few seconds now. And there's the full-time whistle. So it has finished. Arsenal 2, Bournemouth 0. Shedu and Cazorla picking up the 2 goals. Disappointment there for Sasquatch. I mean, it wasn't a bad game. Bournemouth had chances. Sasquatch came on and finished with a 6. All for giving that goal away, and Cazorla with a 7.5. So other results there. Chelsea drawing. Southampton winning their match. United winning comfortably. City drawing. Liverpool drawing as well. So we look at the table. Arsenal are still top, undefeated. United second. West Bromwich Albion third. Bournemouth now down in there in 16th place. So a quick look at our stats. A little bit disappointing there, wasn't it, giving away that goal? But, you know, you win some, you lose some. Unfortunately, it's the way it works. We did have a couple of chances where we could have scored. Now we're moving into the last day of the transfer window. And we will take a look at some of the transfers. Bournemouth just can't win. After Bournemouth suffered another defeat, Jay King made the following comments. Even the best teams experience a slump from time to time. Now it's all about focusing on the next game. Yeah, absolutely. We need something to happen. Next up, we are playing the FA Cup first round. So we are in the starting lineup. Do your best and good luck. Absolutely. We're up to 49 on the manager's trust fund level. Let's have a look at some of the transfer news. Woodsworth has gone to Newcastle. Nani has gone to Manchester United. He's gone back. Ooh, interesting. Van der Vaart's gone to Napoli. Lichtsteiner to Valencia. Aymar's gone to Liverpool. Eto'o, Galatasaray. Markovic has gone to Torino. Any other kind of biggish transfers? Xavi, as we know, went to City. I think that's about it. We've seen all the other ones, so nothing too crazy. Okay, so let's have a look at well, what's going to happen in the next game. We come up against Ipswich. We can see we're playing once again behind King. They're playing just a straightforward 4-4-2. We have to win today. Simple as that. It's not going to be an easy game, but we will be the favourites being in the Premier League. Anyway, let's get into the match for today. So under the floodlights today for the start of the FA Cup. As you can see there, Sasquatch has had a little bit of a trim. Also has been endorsed now by Puma. So he's wearing the classic Puma Kings from way back in the day. The important thing, of course, is they have to win games today. Well, this could be a chance. It's going to be Sasquatch. Oh, he took a little bit too long, but there's the opening goal. And it's taken a couple of minutes. It is going to be King with the finish. Well, Sasquatch initially, what a chance for him to pick up his first goal. But he just took a little bit too long here. A heavy touch. He couldn't quite get those long legs. Probably should have hit it now, but right there, it's a big heavy touch. He tried to get something on it. The keeper ended up palming it to King, and it's in. Chance for the corner. Well, it's going to be swung in. Looking for Sasquatch, cleared off the line. Comes back out, there's the volley. Well, that is what the big man will do. Win the header 9 times out of 10. What a leap by him. Cleared off the line. And then as the volley came out here, it was a very difficult one to strike. Always heading over Frazier looking to close down. Gets a foot on it. Sasquatch starts again. Here's Bigfoot. Nickname. He loves to be called. It's a great turn. Oh, what a turn by Sasquatch! And he's so close to picking up that first goal. A brilliant turn. And I'll tell you what, for 6'9", he's pretty nimble. Niles inside to find Bearder. 5 minutes to play now till half-time. Ipswich still trailing by a goal to nil. They conceded after just a couple of minutes. Really was a poor bit of play at the back, and that could be another poor pass. They've given it away, and there's number 2. And it's King once again. And once again, it's terrible defending. It's as simple as that. Look at this pass. Horrendous decision to try and switch this to absolutely no one. And then that's a fine interception. And King couldn't miss. 1-2 interplay. Sasquatch. Definitely tell where Sasquatch is. Biggest player on the field. And here he is now. That's not a bad idea. It was a tough one to execute. Well, he is going to make way, Sasquatch. Final pass of the game. 61 minutes on the board. And he makes way with a pretty hefty 2-0 lead at the moment. Well, it could be 2-1, and it is! Well, what an instant reply that is. Straight after the substitution. And it all stemmed from the goal kick. A long clearance away. Flicked on. And what about this for a pass, though? Took it away from his man. Gets his head up here. It's a long ball forward. It's absolutely inch perfect. Bournemouth wanted the offside. It wasn't given. That's a fine strike. Nicely done by Bournemouth. Francis, this is better. Couldn't play that final pass. Flicked on. It's a nice 1-2. Well, here's Coke. Past 1, past 2. But the finish was straight to Burke. Bournemouth have got to defend better. Getting very careless at the back. Toure! Once again. Ipswich have suddenly turned the screw. Looking like they could possibly equalise here with 5 minutes to spare. Bournemouth have just got to get it out. They're all over the shop, and Ipswich have equalised. Well, that is a nightmare, to say the least. Well, I can't believe it. Cannot believe they've conceded 2 since we've come off. Well, the manager now has got to be questioning his decisions, to be honest. Unless we can grab one back here. Could have been a trip there. It wasn't given. We're in the final few seconds. Here's King. Can he salvage something? No, he can't. There's the full-time whistle. It has finished all square at 2 apiece. Well, there are the stats. You can see 7 shots to 4. We are going to go into extra time. Well, this is nicely worked. Arter couldn't quite get ahead. McDonald, Sermon, King! Oh, he struck the post. That could have been the decisive one. He could have bagged a hat-trick as well. Toure, ball over the top. Both teams neck and neck at the moment. Distin finds Arter. Bearder. Great feet by him. Frazier! Given away, flicked on. Toure, he's lost possession. There's the full-time whistle, so we will be heading into a penalty shootout. Really should be done and dusted. Can't believe what happened. We came off, and Ipswich just got back in the game. That's going to be the first penalty. Larson, Toure up against Burke, and he makes it 1-0. Up steps Arter to put Bournemouth back on level terms, and that's a cool penalty. Taken well. McGoldrick. to give Ipswich the lead once again, but that's a comfortable save. And a poor penalty, to be fair. There wasn't enough conviction in it. Sermon now with a chance to put Bournemouth ahead, and that's a better one, right into the corner. Fraser has to score here, otherwise it's going to be a real tall order. That was a close one, but it flew in the air. All he had to do was stay on the floor. He would have saved it. King already scored 2 goals today, bags another one in with perfection. 3 goals to 2. And now here is Coke. He has to score. Will he do so? Yes, just about. Rolled it in the far corner. Francis. Could be a very, very decisive penalty. And Bournemouth's penalties have been so good so far. Right in the corner. And this could seal their fate. Ipswich have to score. Otherwise, they are heading out of the FA Cup. It is going to be Tab. Can he keep them in this competition? Yes, he can. And that's one way to do it. You can see what it means to the players. But now, the final penalty, Goslin. If he scores, Bournemouth are heading through, and he does so. Brilliantly done. Bournemouth win 5-4 on penalties. What a game. You'd say they probably just about deserved it. Ipswich very, very unlucky. There is the match stats. Your man of the match was King with an 8. Sasquatch finishing with a 6 out of 10. It does mean that we will face West Ham United in the first round. United facing Brighton and Hove Albion. City against Sheffield Wednesday. Arsenal taking on Leeds. Look at our stats. Going up a little bit. I think we played pretty decent that game. Could have probably scored. Should have probably scored. A little bit disappointed that the manager decided to take us off so early, but that's the way it is, I guess. So there it is. That's the end of today's episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We're not on the squad today. It's time for you to focus on making sure you're ready for the next match. So we are just going to go ahead and skip that in the next episode. Hope you guys are enjoying it. We'll be back with more shortly. But until next time, take care.